Hello and welcome, my friends, and welcome to Friday Juve therapy session. Every Friday, as it is, as always. And welcome. I'm very happy to announce that we are back. I think it's 2 days. Been 2 days since last time I posted anything, and at my rate, this is actually quite interesting. But it was so freaking busy, both internally here and here at home, but also at work. So I kind of was like, and there's really not too much going on with Juve, only some stupid rumors here and there. But here we are again. Every Friday night we do a Juve therapy session. We talk about whatever you want to talk about, but I also have some main topics. And the last two times, I've been doing this thing solo, and especially last time was a very successful session. If you missed last time, please check that out. It was a tier maker. We made a tier list, or that I did, with your help, of course, of all the players that played for Juve since 2011 up until today. So it was interesting. I loved making this list, and this is why we're gonna do another one. We're gonna do another tier list. This will be so much fun, as always, right here at Juve Therapy. So yeah, please stay and let's enjoy ourselves for next hour, hour and a half, maybe even 2 hours. We'll see how far this thing drags on. So I gotta say hi to guys in the chat. I'm so happy to see Eurohit, Suspected Crab, Daira, and Boshinho as well. Adam, as I found out his name was. Thank you so much for joining this stream. Smash a like on the video, and of course, let's subscribe to the channel. I'm like 5 or 6 guys away from 1.5k, so make it happen. I'm a tiny little YouTube channel, so please help me out. And you know what's gonna happen at the 2k? There will be a giveaway at the 2k, and I have to already reveal to you, but tomorrow I will be making a video of something that was arrived in my mailbox. So basically an unboxing video, and I'm very excited to show you this thing that I bought. Of course, it's Juve related, but it will be very exciting to show you this one. So stay tuned tomorrow, hopefully tomorrow evening, of course, European time. Thank you, Maxi. Thank you. Appreciate it. We're almost there, 1.5k, almost there. But also great to see you guys, as I said, all of you in the chat. And if you're just not chatting, just watching this one, just totally fine as well. Thank you. And I thank you to you for spending the Friday evening with me. So if you're new to the channel, my name is Roman, and I run this Juve Therapy channel because I love Juve, and I also love to talk to people and about everything, not just about Juve, but anything you want to talk about, we'll talk about it, and of course we'll have a laugh, we'll disagree, we'll agree to disagree, and of course there is passion all over the channel. But first and foremost, of course, it is Juve. So let's get on to business. Today, there's a very interesting tier list, because we will try to play Football Manager, but not really a Football Manager game, but we will try to be the director of sports for Juve. So we will try to assemble a squad. Thank you, Rohit. Hutch is in the chat. Nice to see you, Hutch. Long time no see indeed. How is life in China, Hutch from China? If I think Real Madrid can win the Champions League, well, we'll get straight into this one. We'll say to the chat first, and then we'll do the tier list thingy. No, I don't think Real Madrid can win the Champions League. Well, of course they can. Anybody can. But will they, though? I don't think so. You know what? There is something says to me. I hope. I'm actually not sure what is the semifinals. Are there semifinals already drawn, so we know who is going to face whom in the semifinal, or is it just still to be determined? I'm not sure. If it's still to be determined, well, PSG and Man City looks like to be one heck of a draw if they are not drawn already together. But also Real Madrid, and who was last team? Chelsea, yes. So Chelsea, Man City, Real Madrid, and PSG. Chelsea. Okay. Okay, so it is actually already done. All right, I didn't know that. I kind of, you know what? I kind of stopped caring about the Champions League once Juve got eliminated because it's just sad for me to watch other teams play. But I saw the quarterfinals, and I'll say this though. I'm glad that we are not in the quarterfinal because we would be roasted by some of those teams. Well, maybe not by Chelsea, but I mean, Man City, Dortmund even might be. What a game. PSG against Bayern Munich. What a freaking game, especially in the second leg. Wow. The PSG against Man City, I will watch that one. That will be a great game. But I say this though, right now, right off the bat, whoever wins the PSG against Man City wins the whole thing. I kind of feel that. If Real Madrid win the Champions League this season, this will be something historical for not only for Real Madrid, but also for Zinedine Zidane, who is linked, by the way, with Juve, which is astonishing, which is amazing. So if he manages to pull that out this season, legend status, if not already, but definitely legend status also on the coaching level. Zinedine Zidane. Yes, Suspected Crab, that could be a thing. That could actually be a good thing to play against better sides. But you know what? We're just so inconsistent again. We've been actually we've been quite inconsistent against any side. We lost against Fiorentina, we lost against Benevento, but then we won against Barcelona away, but then we lost again against Merda. So we're so inconsistent. That's the word for it. They're very inconsistent. But yes, you always tend to wake up against better sides. Indeed. Suspected Crab's opinion are always quality, Shervin. Indeed. Nice to see you, Shervin, in the chat. How are you guys doing? Huh? Are we ready for this? So we are doing. By the way, if anyone's watching through Twitch, let me know. Also, if you're watching through Twitch, just smash. I don't know what you do at Twitch actually, but just say hi. I'm just trying to kind of reach out. But anyway, let's focus on the task at hand. So we are trying. I'll try to build a squad for next season, for Juventus 2021-2022 season. I'll try to build a squad based on the players, that we have, that we will probably sell, probably buy, probably loan out, probably we're gonna not renew their contract, and so on. So this is why I made another tier list with all the players that we have in the squad today, and also some of those players who are linked to the club recently. And please forgive me if I forgot some names, but there will not be Neymar, there will not be Messi, there will not be Mbappe, Kevin De Bruyne, unrealistic names. Though the names on the chart, as you will shortly see the chart. You will see that those are the rumored names to Juve. And if I forgot somebody, just let me know. My starting 11, we will come to that as well, Suspected Crab, once we are done with the tier listing. So let me reveal this thing to you, my friends. And if you let me just remove this overlay because I don't like this overlay once we're doing the tier maker. So this is it. Boom, boom, boom. Boom, boom, boom. Anish. Nice to see you, Anish, in the chat. My good friend Anish, he's got the COVID, unfortunately. So I wish you well, Anish. I wish you well indeed. And Edgar as well. Nice to see you. And of course, guys, join in the Discord server. The links are in the description below, of course. And let's take it further there, of course. And I will post this link to this tier list. I will post this later on that Discord server. So please join the Discord server. If you look at the description below, there is a link. you press the link, and then you'll be in there. If the link isn't working, let me know, and I'll send you a new one in the chat. So this is the tier list for 2021, 2022 Juve. And as you can see, we have some names. Most of these guys are already at the club. Some of them are out on loan, but still kind of under contract with the club. And some of those guys are linked to Juve. Whether they will be joining Juve or not, that is for me to determine. And of course, the categories are keep/sign, sell, do not extend, which means basically they are on the outgoing contract, like, for example, Gigi Buffon and Giorgio Chiellini. Out on loan, which means they will not be sold, but will be loaned out. We will say no thank you to those guys, which means we'll put them in the reject column. And of course, the unsure one. What are we going to do with that player? What are we going to do with this link? Should we buy him? Should we not buy him? Should we get him? I'll put them in this category, and then you will help me, guys, to determine what to do with this one based on what we do with the rest, all right? So this will be fun. I think this will be fun. And Adam is in the chat as well. Nice to see you, Adam. Pleasure. And by the way, guys, say get well soon to Anish again. He's got the COVIDs. He's got the COVIDs. COVID's in his blood. Or in his body. I don't know if you have it in the blood, but you don't have it in the blood, actually. It's in body. So yeah, get well soon, Anish, really. So again, I repeat, this is the tier list of all the players that we have right now, and we are trying, and all the linked players that I can remember will be linked to the Juventus Football Club. So we're going to determine the squad for the next season, basically. Juventus 2021, 2022. We're ready. Smash a like if you are. All right. So I'll remove myself, and you can see only the tier list. And of course, we'll go back to myself when I find something funny. So what we're going to do now, first of all, is we're going to decide what to do with the current players. And then we're going to take a look at those linked Calcio Mercato nonsense. So first of all, we're looking through the players that are contracted to the club today, and then the rest. All right. So this is a tough one, I gotta say. Yeah, I gotta say. Now, let's start off with Wojciech Szczesny. Or not. No, wait, let's do this. Let's do it with Wojciech Szczesny first. So, hi, Ryan. Nice to see you. Indeed. Saliva COVID. Nice, Anish. Nice. All right. Wojciech Szczesny. And straight off the bat, my friends, since the rumors of Donnarumma arrived, first of all, we got to say, I don't think Wojciech Szczesny will sit on the bench as being the second goalkeeper to Gigi Donnarumma. And I do not think the same thing will be happening with Donnarumma. He will also not going to be sitting on the bench. But provided that, let's say, I still don't believe Donnarumma will go to Juve. I still believe that he will sign for Milan. Because first of all, I think they will be in the Champions League next season. This is their best season in ages, Milan. And he is a Milan boy. So the only motivation for him right now to move from Milan gotta be money. With all due respect, I mean, of course, I'll be glad if he arrives at Juve, but if he arrives at Juve and Juve finishing lower than Milan, most probably this season, and we might even not be in the Champions League. It also depends on us. What do we do with the Champions League? And of course, the 12 million euro asking price from Mino Raiola. Not a prize, but his wage request. And on top of that, there is also the certain sign-on fee to Mino Raiola. So this move is not just exactly the free transfer. But let's say we get him. Wojciech Szczesny, this is the only way I will be doing a sell. So let's just pretend that Gigi Donnarumma will sign for us. Only then we will sell him. Only then. And let's face it, Wojciech Szczesny has his weaknesses. He has a great goalkeeper, very good goalkeeper on the line. In the box, he is average, to say the least. So for me personally, only if Gigi Donnarumma signs, get rid of Wojciech Szczesny. And I think there will be no problem in getting rid of Wojciech Szczesny, because I think he will have interest from the Premier League, in my honest opinion. So let's just do it straight away. We will put Gigi Donnarumma as a sign and Wojciech Szczesny as a sell. Okay? I mean, do you agree, guys? I think this is the only like transfer that is dependable on each other. So if Donnarumma signs, Wojciech cannot stay. If Donnarumma doesn't sign, Wojciech will stay. Yeah, and that's it. So moving on from Wojciech Szczesny, and well, what is this? Why come in here and just spamming? Why come here and just spamming? We're having fun right now. Wow. What are you doing to my stream? Moving on. We will skip Pogba because he's not one of ours. This is Adrien Rabiot. I know what you're gonna say, guys. I know what you're gonna say. I will put him on an unsure category for now, because I have to just adjust the list accordingly. But because I'm not certain, I would love to keep Gigi Donnarumma. No, sorry, Adrien Rabiot. Why? Because I think he has a particular set of skills, like Liam Neeson. But are those particular set of skills good enough for Juve? That is a question. And I think actually he has been playing quite well when he has been playing. Of course, he's not perfect. He's not that vocal. He's not that crazy. He's not that visible. But he is a tidy player. And remember, we have a crappy midfield. We have an inconsistent midfield. And he also is allowed to suffer because of that. We can also say the same thing about, for example, Arthur. He's a class player, but he also suffers because the midfield is so inconsistent, and we suddenly play with Danilo in the midfield. Not that that's an issue, but this is an issue because of rotation and not getting the understanding between the players. So players suffer also because of what Pirlo does. So for me personally, Rabiot, I like Rabiot, but I'm not sure what I'm gonna do with him in the future. So I'll just keep it that way for now. I'm unsure, and I'll move on from Rabiot to Aaron Ramsey. Well, this is very easy. We will sell Aaron Ramsey. One, because we have interest from Premier League. Two, he's been linked away. Three, he's never healthy. Well, that's not exactly correct. He is healthy, but not enough. Not enough for us to be trusting him. Also, remember his wages. So if we can get rid of those wages, if we can get rid of, also get some money in the pocket for Aaron Ramsey, I will sell him in a heartbeat. But also the question is who will offer what. But any case, I just don't see him staying for us for next season. I'll be surprised. So for me personally, I'll sell him. Yeah, and then we have Bernardeschi. Federico Bernardeschi. The Nokia man. To be quite honest, I'm not so sure there is a market for the guy. And if we are... No, you know what? No. I can't really make an argument for him staying with us. Sorry, just I don't see. I just don't see who could be interested in Bernardeschi as qualities based on whatever they saw this season. No case vintage, says Rohit. Aditya. Oh, always. Sorry, Aditya. You're in the chat. Nice. West Ham and Everton. Well, really? I didn't know that. Well, that's easy. That's easy then. Bernardeschi has like 2-3 good games a season. That is very true. Dennis, how much is Aouar or Depal? Well, I say actually Aouar is expensive, especially because of that crazy man president from Lyon. But Depal should be affordable. 30 million maybe, 30, 40. Well, he is there, GOAT from Udinese, so he might be expensive. Once again, what is this? All right, Bernardeschi stay. If I was like putting the guy, what is this? Where are they coming from? Indeed. Mamma mia! I'm sorry, guys. Nothing I can do, but spam. Okay, so Bernardeschi stay if Pirlo leaves. Interesting. Andrea ruins him. Wow, I'm not so sure. He's a winger. Pirlo gives him Paduin status. Yeah. Play wherever we need you to play. Midfield, left back, offensive midfield. Bernard have a talent. Well, to a degree, I agree with this one from Borsinho there. But I don't think we ruin him that much. I think we just try everything with him. We try with everything with Bernardeschi, and we cannot find anything consistent with him. We can put him anywhere, left, right, center, and he's just not consistent enough. And the fact that we've been trying him on the left back, and he worked at times. So if an offer arrives, just conclude. If an offer arrives for Bernardeschi, sell. Kulusevski, Dejan, Slim Shady, Kulusevski. I'm not sure what to do with him just yet, so I'll put him here. Cuadrado. This is a very simple one for me. As much as I don't like Cuadrado, I'll put him on the keep. Because he has been good for us this season, let's face it. Yes, he has been crazy. He has been crazy with the defensive duties, but he has been one of our best players offensively, and he is a pretty affordable option to have. He's a pretty cheap guy to have in the squad, and he knows Juve. He's one of the senior players. So yeah, I'll keep him. For me, I'll keep personally. Let's see here. Keep Kulusevski, you say? We'll see. Dairia says keep. Okay. Kulusevski sell. If we count that season, we won't be able to sell him after that, says Rohit. Loan Kulusevski and keep Cuadrado, says Denise. Husky, we are blocking you. Always one chance when you spam, one chance. And then they come back, and then they spam again. See ya, blocked. And this is also, I think this Husky guy was a guest. Well, was in the chat previously. Actually, quite okay. I don't know what happened. Why? But But what does it say? Postpone. Hey, what does it mean? Anyway. Kip Kulusevski says, Big Ross, nice to see you. Welcome to the chat. I moved Corrado to right winger, not to right back anymore. By a real one. Well, there we go. From Goalkeeper, also nice to see you, Goalkeeper. Back from hibernation. All right, moving on. So I'm not sure about Kulusevski. I'm not sure about Rabiot. The rest, you can see. So, moving on to Pinsolio. Well, this is a very simple one. Unless he decides to move himself, we're just keeping him. Simple as that. And then we move to De Ligt. This is also a keep without a question. Frabotta, out on loan. I don't see any place for him. I don't see any place for... that's why. That's why. Postpone. But why spam here? What can I do? Am I the Indian government? What can I do? What can I do? I'm not Indian government. I cannot do these things. I do not know the Indian government. I can postpone this, but I cannot. I'm sorry. I cannot do this. I'm sitting in Norway, and if I travel to India, I sit there for 14 days in a quarantine. I do not know how to manage in India all by myself. No. I'm sorry. That wasn't. I just made some fun. That was funny. I love you, Indians. You're all my brothers. Every single one of you. You are funny guys. Crazy ones as well, because they're actually at different time zones. So they are in the middle of the night right now and they're still watching this. So you actually go into the middle of the night, spam some random YouTube channel with this nonsense in the middle of the night on a Friday night. What is going on? Please. Play some Call of Duty. Ronaldo can show you the way. Okay, moving on. I'm sorry. I digress. So, we are moving on. It's 12. I'm sorry. Oh, well. Still midnight. Midnight means you go to bed. Okay, so what are we doing here? Out on loan for Frabotta without a question. I don't see any way he can get on playing time. Well, if he can't get any playing time this season, how can he get it next season? So move Genoa, Sassuolo, Cagliari, wherever. They will welcome you with open arms. Locatelli going to us. Frabotta going the other way at least. So Frabotta for me stays right there. Out on loan, maybe with option to buy. Because, let's face it, he hasn't been quality for us so far. And then we're moving to McKennie. McKennie. I want to see more of McKennie next season. So I'll keep him. But should an offer of 50 freaking million arrive, well, we can consider it. We can consider those that money. But I don't think that would arrive. 50 million for Weston McKennie. If it arrives, we can consider it because we need the money, apparently. But I want to see him next season, without a doubt. Denis Daria Aditsa. Ryan, agree with me. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Moving on. From Weston McKennie. So this is already a nice five-a-side there with two goalkeepers. Nice. Moving on to, there are a lot of rumors. No, there we go. Marco Piazza. Marco Piazza is like a preseason player. What do I do with Marco Piazza? He can rarely start for Genoa. And when he did came on for the second half against us, he almost scored. So Marco Piazza, I feel bad for the guy, but I think it's time to either sell him or we're keeping him as a rotation player. I have to think about that one, actually. I have to think about that one. I'll put him on unsure, but most likely I'll sell him. And then we move to Perin. That is a sell. I don't see any point of having Perin in the squad. The same goes for Luca Pellegrini. What was the point of buying Luca Pellegrini? Well, we're never going to use him. Keep him, says Ryan. Who? Who are we talking about? Piazza. Daria says no. Why? Loan. I guess it's on Piazza then. Well, it would have been his third or fourth or even fifth club out on loan. Poor thing, Piazza. With that ACL injury, without that ACL injury, he might have done something for us. But for Pellegrini, I don't know. What can he offer us? What can Pellegrini offer us? I mean, if we get rid of Frabotta and we go back, we'll come to Alexander, of course, a bit later, and Bernardeschi, we sure need somebody to facilitate. And let's see what we're going to do with guys like Gosens. They are here. I'm not sure. Either loan or sell or keep. So, moving on to Rovella. Rovella, originally, he will stay out on loan until the end of the next season, but we might redeem him. Based on what I saw against us this weekend, the weekend I was before, I'll keep him out on loan. I think it's too soon. My personal opinion. Rovella is just too soon for him to take that step to Juve. Juve, who will be a revengeful Juve, no room for mistake. Juve, the Scudetto must win Scudetto next season. Juve, and Rovella with that pressure, too much for such a young player. Rovella's agent talked to Juve about getting him in this season only. Yeah, I saw that CR7 goat. Mamma mia. What can I do? Pashponit? What can I do? Go away. Yo. Indeed, Dennis. Yo. Block. I mean, don't you guys have nothing to do? Talking football, I mean, I don't know, do something rather than just spam this crap. Why? Hello, Roman MBR HD. Can I ask you who is the one next to Pellegrini? It's not very clear. Let me see. Anyway, we'll go through it anyway. But this is Gosens, this is De Paul, this is freaking Romagnoli, Mr. Jordan from Sevilla, and so on and so on and so on. Yes. Ah, nice. Yeah, indeed, yes. But how many accounts can you have? But anyway, guys, let's not give them attention. Huh? So, moving on. Where we are. We are Federico Chiesa. Keep, without a question. Mattia Di Sciglio. Well, this is a sell because there are already rumors that Lyon will sign him. Thankfully. For how many pesos? But it is what it is. All right. So I don't even bother talking about him because, well, he hasn't done anything for us to impress me to stay for the club. But this is also not always our fault. He has been using, well, it's not his fault. He's been used on the left back. He's not a left back. He should be a right back. But Sarri used him on the left side, which is nonsense. But sell. Mattia Di Sciglio, sell. Rolando Mandragora. Not sure. Not sure what I'm going to do with Rolando Mandragora. Or Mandragora. Chiesa sell for 2 million. Funny. Kulusevski was just a bit too young to play a full season with a team like Juve, to be frank. In my opinion, should have been loaned out to Parma. Well, it could be. But I'm not sure what I'm going to do with him just yet. Mandragora. Currently out on loan to Torino, if I'm not mistaken. So I will be unsure for this guy. Moving on to Danilo, based on what we saw this season. Wow. Sign, keep. Leonardo Bonucci, one of our senior players, as much as we don't like him, for what he did to us when he went to Milan, when he came back, twerk-ass merchant defending, but still Signore. So keep. Giorgio Chiellini, I'd keep him if he only wants to himself. But it looks like he will be on the out. So sell or do not extend. Even if he stays, he will be just another pain in the ass. In my opinion. Why? Because he's always, as soon as we get some consistency from Giorgio, he is injured, and we cannot do this any longer. Well, of course, with also remember the fact that, mamma mia. How do I get rid of those idiots? But Giorgio Chiellini out and Radu Dragushin signing a contract. Boom. We're just replacing basically Giorgio Chiellini with Radu Dragushin, and I hope he can live up to the hype and the faith that the club has shown him. So Giorgio Chiellini, sell/do not extend. Moving on to Rodrigo Bentancur, and this is an interesting one. Rodrigo Bentancur, keep or sell? In my personal opinion, I keep him. But I'll keep him only just so he can avoid to play deep, way too deep, like a regista in front of the defense. It's just too dangerous with guys like Bentancur. I will keep him just because I see potential. Stop this. There we go. My honest opinion. If an offer arrives, of course, we can consider it. But just on the basis of default, nothing has happened, no offers, boom, we'll keep him. Demiral sells as that clutch. Block the IP. I don't know how to do that. Anish, you nerdies are much smarter than me. I don't know. But how is that 50% close with Boca? No, it's not. It's not a thing, Hutch. But we are paying some fee to Boca for the next couple of seasons. I don't know. Maybe some of you guys know the exact numbers. But we're paying some fee to Boca every season for Bentancur. So there is no sell-on clause anymore. That I know for a fact. But how long of this stretch of that fee? Not sure. Nightbot. How do I do that? Let's talk another place, Anish. But thank you for letting me know. So let's concentrate on this one. We are 40 minutes into the stream. We are already we have already 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 3, 6, 9 players. 3, 6, 9. Oh, string 1, and so on. 9 players as a keep and sign, and then the rest is just crap for now. Moving on to Paulito, and this is a tough one, but I'll make it very easy for you, my friends. This will spark some controversy, of course, but I put him on the keep. I'll put him on the keep. We already paid to book everything, so now we can sell. Did we now? Okay. I didn't know that I did. I thought we are still paying some fee every season. Okay, good to know. I say Dybala stay, and I'll tell you why. I think it's time that we... no, I will not say why, because we'll wait until the whole squad is assembled. And then I'll explain why I keep Paulo. But you know why? I just tell you why. Because Oscar will murder me in my sleep if we sell Dybala. So Dybala stays just because Oscar is a Dybala fanboy. You know this. I know this. Well, mamma mia. All right. So, moving on. Demiral. Demiral. Unsure for now. Then we are moving to Alex Sandro. Should an offer arrive, sell. In any case, he is on a decline, and if we are to get rid of Alexandro in any season, this is it. Boom. I'll put him on a sell, to be honest. If the offer arrives. If not, of course, we just have to stay. 200% sells at Denise, Death Clutch, Alexandro sell, Rohit sell. Guys, you all want to sell Sandro, which is understandable, unfortunately. So this is it so far. Cristiano. Sell. I will sell Cristiano. And there's a very easy explanation as to why. But I will sell Cristiano. As much as it pains me. But we need to move on. We need to move forward. The only reason I see him staying, if he signs a new contract with us, well, basically half of his salary will be cut. Extreme, but we are in dire need of money. And if there is an offer on the table from somebody, which I don't think there is, I saw that what's his name? Neymar. I saw that Neymar just signed a contract with PSG. I think that this is a rumor, so which means he will not be leaving PSG, which also means there is no space for Cristiano, as much as crazy as it sounds. Cristiano, Neymar, Mbappe. Of course, they can play together, but who's going to play the prima punta? Cristiano will not play the prima punta for that team. Of course, the Di Maria, the Draxlers, the freaking Moise Kean, if he decides to stay. They have a lot of players up front, and to add Cristiano in there to disrupt whatever harmony they might have, I'm not sure that's a good idea for PSG, but honestly, I don't care. Should an offer arrive from Man City, for example, should an offer arrive, period, sell. We need to move forward, we need to move on, and it's better to sell now and rebuild the front line rather than wait until next season when he goes on the free. And trust me, we're not going to get better next season if we are going to do... I mean, if we're not going to do anything this transfer market in order to facilitate both Dybala and Cristiano, which I don't think we will, we are in trouble next season as well. If there is an offer on the table, like a swap deal, for example, Pogba, Ronaldo, we can consider that as well. as much as I don't like Pogba for us. But yeah, it is what it is. Cristiano stays if the salary is 50% cut. As harsh as it sounds, this is what I would do, because we need money and we need to save the money for something else. But if an offer on the table arrives, I'd sell. Which brings me back to Paolito Dybala. He will then be the front line for us. One of those guys. Will be much more free. We will be completely naked up front. Let's face it. Let's face it, my friends. We cannot attack without Cristiano right now. We have inconsistent Alvaro Morata. We have injured Paulo Dybala, who is healthy now, but we basically right now have only Paulo Dybala to think of as a if we're moving forward without Cristiano. Not sure what we're gonna do with Morata, but if we're gonna build a team with a new attack, I think Dybala needs to be in part of it, right in the middle of it all, in my opinion. In my honest opinion. So let's see in the chat what you guys think. This is my honest opinion, my friends. Nothing about Cristiano hater or nothing, but I just think club comes first. We need money. And if that makes us not winning the Scudetto next season as well, just because we lack a person who can score the goals, well, at least we save the club in financial status, which is far more dangerous than not winning the Scudetto next season. Going bankrupt is, you know. But we know Cristiano Ronaldo will stay until next season. Well, we'll see. We'll even risk sponsors. To be quite honest, and this is interesting from Yash, then we'll even risk sponsors. We talked about this just... What's going on? But just, if you are 36-year-old like Cristiano is, how many sponsors can we re-sign? Yes, he has still a lot of contracts with the sponsors, and they help us a lot. But at some point, we just have to move forward. We just have to move away. And right now, to be perfectly honest, the exit against Porto didn't really much. I mean, those sponsorships that we talk about with Cristiano and the revenue that he brings off the pitch really didn't help us against Porto. That also didn't help us this season, and it still doesn't help us in regards to this financial fair play, which means we need to get 100 million euro before the end of June. Still doesn't help us. This is what I'm not an expert in finances whatsoever, but as I see it from the outside, we have a guy on the high wages who scores goals, who is our GOAT without a doubt. He scores. Without him, we're toothless going forward, indeed. But still, we are not anywhere near the Scudetto race now. Not his fault. And we are also out of the Champions League. Also, not his fault entirely. This is how it is. So if those money can be spent elsewhere wisely, I'm not saying we're gonna use that money wisely. Well, I mean, we signed Khedira. We extended Khedira's contract, so we're not that smart. But yeah, we have to move forward, and at some point, I think it's better for all parties involved. But at the end of the day, this is just Rumorville. We might actually be staying with Cristiano for next season, and we'll see. Maybe that will do us good. I don't know. Two lakhs per day in India. All right. So please stop spamming this chat. I don't have time. I'm not interested in this BS. And I cannot do anything unless a small, tiny freaking YouTube channel. So please stop posting this one. I'll put you in timeout for now. If you're going to go back and do this again, I'll block you. 2 lakhs per day. Bro, stop. Thank you. I don't know how to make this, to make you moderator, Anish. I have no idea. I have no idea. Sorry. I have no idea. All right. Anyway. Click in the chat. Drop down. No, it doesn't work. It doesn't work that way. Ah, crap. It doesn't work that way. I don't know how to do this. Please. Their opinion is to sell. Yeah, there we go. Do it from my phone. All right. Wait a minute. I think I got it. I think I got it. Yeah, I think I got it. You guys are smartasses. You know it all. You guys. Thank you so much. Well, not thank you yet because I have to figure it out. Whoa. Come on. Work it. Whose birthday is it today, by the way? Can somebody find out? Whose birthday is it today of the celebrities? Come on. Work it. There we go. Boom. You got it, Anish. Did you get it? All right. So, problem with Juve and Ronaldo is that Ronaldo just came to Juve at the wrong time. It would have been a successful transfer if he was the last piece, but the whole team just rapidly declined. That is true. All right. So, moving on. So we are back. This is actually let's update. This is a tier list for the next season's Juve. Season 2021-2022. We are selling someone. We are keeping somebody. We are not sure of someone, and so on and so on. But we move on to Christian Romero. Well, that's a sell because it's already almost a done deal with Atalanta. No, 19 million euros. They will pay us for him. A shame, but this is the reality. This is in their contract. I think they will fulfill the option. Arthur, stay. In my opinion, George Pattis, Greek badminton player born in Greece. Okay, thank you. Thank you, Adam. Paul London. No idea. Thank you. Funny. Tudor. What are we talking about Tudor for? Arthur sell. I'm sorry. Well, yeah, I think keep. I have the promise, but here's the thing with Arthur. Arthur needs to get the surgery. Honestly, Arthur needs to get the surgery for his problem. Let him stay on the sidelines for 3, 4, 5, 6 months, whatever. I want him fit because I think he's a quality player on the ball. He needs to play consistently. If the surgery, if we cannot do surgery on him, if it basically doesn't help with the surgery, he just will be injury prone. Sell. But if we can make a surgery on the guy, boom, make it happen. Play Copa America. Well, forget about it. Why do they do this? I mean, yeah, Ronaldo, I know, but this is the bad thing. Tudor, Igor Tudor's birthday today. Okay, nice, great player. Not so sure about the coach. It's just let him stay out of Copa America. He can want. You know what? He only wants to go to Copacabana. Copacabana Beach, dancing, having fun. He's already been to Dubai and visiting some zoos. Please, man, get a surgery and let's be real. Okay, keep for me. Moving on. This is Nicolosi Caviglia. ACL injury, still out on loan in my opinion. Nowhere near good enough for us. I haven't seen enough of him at all. But is it still so young? Nicolosi Caviglia out on loan, in my honest opinion. He's a quality player, of course, but he's almost injury prone, says Ryan. Arthur needs surgery like De Ligt got at the end of the season. He can be a good backup for Locatelli, says Dexter. I love the name, Dexter. Well, I hopefully don't see Arthur as a backup. I see Locatelli and Arthur maybe even playing together. Oops. I already revealed what I'm going to do with Locatelli. Whoopsies. All right, moving on. From Arthur from Nicolosi Caviglia out on loan to Gigi Buffon. Sell, do not extend. He wants to leave. He wants to play consistently, apparently, which sounds crazy to me because not so long ago he had back pain. A 43-year-old had a back pain. LOL. And he wants to play consistently. I mean, Gigi is the GOAT. But seriously. Also, I want to keep him because of his leadership skills and because of his calmness that he brings around on the pitch. But then again, if he decides to stay, but if it were up to me, you know what? We need a third goalkeeper, won't we? Gigi, stay. You're not going anywhere. So this is my three goalkeepers. I can reveal it already. Next season's three goalkeepers. Gigi Donnarumma, Carlo Pinsoglio, Gigi Buffon. Imagine. Gigi Buffon and Gigi Donnarumma together. Huh? Nice. Yes, Ryan, indeed. Buffon keep because if Donnarumma comes, he can be his mentor. Suspected Crab, if you want to be a moderator, just let me know. I need all the help I can get with these crazies. Buffon or Pinsoglio was number 2. Well, of course, Buffon. Of course, Buffon. All right, moving on. Sell Wojciech to Milan and get Gigi Donnarumma from Ronaldo. Interesting point. Yeah, could very well be. If they have the money. Moving to Alvaro Morata. I am sorry, but sell. Do not extend. In my opinion, this is another hole. I mean, people are talking about creating unnecessary holes that we need to fill. But this is already a hole because this hole needs to be filled with 10 million euros. Okay? He's not going to stay with us next season just because he wants to. We need to extend this loan, and the extension will cost us 10 million euros. Can we afford it? I think, well, yes, maybe, but is it actually a good enough option for us? Yes, he has scored quite a bit for us, actually, and assisted. But 2021 has been a slow one for him. Very, very slow one. And I'm not sure if he's consistent enough to play consistent level. Well, with guys like Paulo Dybala and some other guys that I will be joining, will be including in the squad for next season. So for me, Morata, no. No. I will not have him in my team. But that's my opinion, guys. Let's see. Morata is so average, says Motasem. Nice to see him, Motasem. Keep him on loan, at least with a third backup player. Then you should not permanently buy him. Says Ryan. Keep, because he can work as a foil to Icardi. He can help on the counter. He will excel as a foil striker. Is that the term? Foil striker. Nice. Or as a prima punta. Reject Morata, get Milik instead, says Hutch. Milik is not on this list, by the way, but yes, that could be an option. Only extend if we can get Ken. He will be back up to Dybala anyways. Morata excelled as to foil. Foil, is that a term? Funny. All right. I will not extend him. Moving from Morata to Douglas Costa. Remember, we still have him on the books. Sell. Douglas Costa, sell. Do not extend. Ship him in a container to Copacabana Beach and let him enjoy himself. Yeah. Oh no, you better not. Just put him on the on the docks on Turin. No, not the Turin. It must be Gibraltar. We just drive him to Gibraltar, all the way on the west coast of Europe. Drive Douglas Costa there and just leave him there, and then he can flash his way over to Brazil by running on the water because he's apparently so fast. Or even better, just let him run to Gibraltar because he's so freaking fast, and make a TikTok video about it. By the way, that'll be nice. I'll be watching that TikTok video, the vlog, the Douglas Costa vlog, running from Turin to Copacabana Beach. Yeah, I'm not sure if that was funny, but I thought that was funny. Douglas Costa, such a shame. Such a shame. Top 5 best players in the world on form, but that happens only once a season. Rafia, the Moroccan or Tunisian guy, I'll put him out on loan. Let's let him play consistently somewhere else. Under 23s, okay, we can leave him there, but I want to see him at the highest possible level, which is not Juve, but yeah, Serie B, Serie A, somewhere. Yeah. Radu Dragusin, signed, wants to prove himself. I'll keep him. Let's be faced. We need players at the back as well. Nicolo Fagioli. As much as I love the guy, I put him out on loan because he needs playing time as well. If there is somebody we have been screaming for playing time, that is Fagioli. Because he's such a tidy player, apparently. He plays well and blah, blah, blah. But if he is to play consistently, not just sit on the bench, but actually play, give him to Sassuolo. Give him to, again, Genoa, Bologna, whoever. Let him play there. Well, of course, with only on loan. Bring him back when he improves or actually shows some quality, and that's it. I hate for him to play in under 23s. It's just too low level for him, in my opinion. He needs to play at least Serie B level. So let him out on loan, let him play there, and then that's it. So what we're gonna do about that? We need to just let him play somewhere else rather than Juve. Rafia, keep him, says Ryan. Drago, keep him for sure. Philip wants to keep Dragozin as well. We need Gosens urgently. Fagioli should stay. I think Luca Maroni was criminally underrated. Wow. Luca Maroni, Philip. Wow, that is interesting. I don't know. It's he's never been allowed to play for us again consistently. And this is why he left. But Luca Maroni is an interesting choice. Let's reminisce. You should watch the last video from last Friday, Philip. because I actually rated Luca Marone on the level of the tier listing. So there we go. Yes. Moving on, I think we're done. We have only one guy left, which is Daniele Rugani, but this is obviously a sell. So there we go. This is what I'm going to do with our current squad for next season, without buying, selling anyone, just, without buying anyone. This is it. This is the core, the top ones. Of course, Gigi Donnarumma will be the only one. I can already reveal that he will be my signing, if that is possible. But also, we need to get a look of these guys. So, based on these players right here on the top, you can keep sign, as you can see. Gigi Donnarumma, Quadrado, Pinsoglio, De Ligt, McKennie, Chiesa, Danilo, Bonucci, Bentancur, Dybala, Arthur, Gigi Buffon, and Rado Dragosin. We definitely lack Rabiot in there, so I will keep him. I will also... We need to get rid of these guys for somehow way. But right now, I put Rabiot in there. I still think Rabiot can do a job for us, to be perfectly honest. Suspected crab coming through. Yeah. So before we move on to the rumor players, there are some players on that list who are not. Well, there are some players who aren't on the list, which is understandably, because I can't reach them all. You're actually looking what I'm looking at. Funny. Funny. This is a double one, huh? What is going on? Whoa, huh? Suspected crab. There we go. Okay. Enough nonsense. This is what happens, guys, when some idiots just spam the chat and do kind of I don't even... I can do anything. If you have to choose between Rabiot and Bentancur, who would you like to stay? Tough one. Tough one. Probably Bentancur. Probably Bentancur indeed. So here we are. We have Mauro Icardi, Andrea Belotti, Hakan Çalhanoğlu, Dembele, Aouar, Jorginho, the guy who I cannot pronounce from Rubin Kazan, the Krivatskaya or something, the Russian guy, winger, been linked recently. I can't pronounce his name. Ruslan, I think is. I don't remember what's his name. Locatelli, Marcelo, Moise Kean, Jordan from Sevilla, Gosens, De Paul, Romagnoli, Milinkovic-Savic, Paul Pogba. So these are the guys that we need to decide what to do with. Let's start off with my choice, which is a very tough one, because if by some miracle PSG decide to get Cristiano Ronaldo, Mauro Icardi, this is who I want at my side. My personal preference, I want Icardi at Juventus for next season. And yes, before you start bashing me and disagreeing with me, that's fine. Oh, sorry, that's fine. But I'll tell you this though: we only remember Icardi, negatives about Icardi, of whatever happened between him and the fans, and of course the Wanda nonsense. If we remove, not say we're going to really remove, but if we're not thinking about Wanda as a thing to consider, if we don't even consider her, Icardi is a good player. Why do we even need to talk about her? I haven't heard a single negative thing about Wanda Icardi since he went to PSG. So I really don't. I think this is like a nonsense to be talking about. Like a nonsense to be talking about Mauro Icardi and also Wanda Nara, or Wanda Icardi, that's his name is right now. So no, I say sign Mauro Icardi, a swap deal between Mauro Icardi and Cristiano Ronaldo if that were to happen. Andrea Bellotti, as much as I would love to have him at my team, he's a worker, he's Italian, he would cost fortune. So reject. First reject. Because why a fortune? Because he is the talisman of Torino. Torino will be going down to Serie B most likely, and they will be asking for at least 50, 40 maybe, and we don't have the money. We just don't have the money. So for me, it's nah. We don't have the money, and we should not spend this on Belotti alone. That's me. So no Belotti, reject. Hakan Çalhanoğlu. Well, let's see who we get, who we have here. We have no creativity because Aaron Ramsey is out. But then again, if we were to change from this nonsense of 4-4-2 to 4-3-3, hopefully, we don't really need to creative attacking midfielder behind the 3 men up front. Hakan Çalhanoğlu. Unsure yet. Ousmane Dembele is an interesting case. Is a left winger, if I'm not mistaken. Isn't he? I think Ousmane Dembele is a left winger, isn't he? So, not sure, but maybe considering a loan. Aouar, expensive, too expensive for my taste. Too expensive. So I will put him. Tough one. Unsure. There'll be a lot of unsures, but we will get rid of those guys until the end. No worries. Jorginho, reject. I don't see what the point of Jorginho is for us. This guy I haven't seen at all, so I don't know what to do with him, so I just have reject. He's a winger, apparently. Locatelli, sign. Then we don't even need to talk about Locatelli, to be honest. We don't even need to talk about Locatelli because he's already on his way. So we just sign him on and that's it. So signing Locatelli. Marcelo. No, thank you. No point. Moise Kean. Remember, he is Everton property. Sign. Because we will give them Ramsey. And we will get Moise Kean. We will give them maybe Rabiot. And as much as it pains me. And they will give us Moise Kean. We'll see. But I really want to see him at my club next season. Back for us, hopefully better. Not as a starter, but at least we know what Ken can do at work and also be very direct. And this is what we lack with certain players. I mean, Chiesa is the only one who is direct. Ken is another one. Let's see in the chat. Let's see what's going on here. Things calm down quite a bit. Lovely. Thank you to Suspect the Crab and Anish. for moderating this nonsense. Çalhanoğlu unsure. He's good at free kicks, so maybe he could be a good sign. Yeah, well, if we're just signing Çalhanoğlu for free kicks, then we just asking Pirlo to put his boots again. Dembele, no, please. He's a right winger and can play on the left. Dembele, no from Ryan. Awar will come to Juve this summer, says Forza Juve. For me, Icardi is well, okay. says Adam. Forza Juve, but we will still keep Berna over Sandro. Yes. According to Roma Aggresso today, he said that Moise Kean will probably not coming back. Okay. I know everyone says we need a midfield. I agree, but we also need a left back ASAP. Harry Kane should join Juve. Money. Kulusevski out, says Hugo. Awar, Locatelli, and McKennie. Well, there we go. Icardi needs decent crosses, but we don't have the players for that, says Hutch. We will have. Just in a second. Paul Pogba. Let's go to Paul Pogba. No, thank you. Not for me. Sergej Milinkovic-Savic, expensive. No, thank you. Romagnoli. Let's see who we have actually. We have Bonucci, De Ligt, Dragozin. Bonucci, De Ligt, Dragozin, Danilo. We need another one, no? Well, Romagnoli, I guess. Yeah. Let's do Romagnoli. Robin Gosens. Robin Gosens, De Paul, and Jordan. Now, Jordan is an interesting player. I've heard that he is quality for Sevilla this season. If you guys know, if you guys want to, if you guys watch this La Liga, Sevilla, what would you say about this Jordan guy? I've heard very good things about him. But I'm not sure. Robin Gosens, not so good defensively, but good offensively, who could work for us. I think I say sign, if possible. And Rodrigo De Paul, as much as I want him, expensive. We don't have the money to facilitate that transfer, unfortunately. So it's a reject for me. And there we go. So, what are we going to do with Kulusevski? We need options up front. But is he an upfront player? I say keep for now. I say keep. I say keep for Kulusevski because he cannot do any worse now that he's gone. He can't do any worse than this season. So he'll do better next season. And if we only change formations, get rid of sell Cristiano, revamp the whole attacking lineup, play with a 4-3-3. Kulusevski and Chiesa can battle on the right. Dybala in the middle with with Icardi. And well, that's it. That would be fire for us. We can actually see Chiesa on the left, Kulusevski on the right, with Dybala or Icardi up front. We could see something else with Dybala and Icardi up front, and Chiesa being in the right winger, and Kulusevski being as to vice Dybala. So there we go. Pogba, no, he's good but inconsistent and injury prone, says CR7 Goat. We need more physical presence in our midfield. In our defense, Bonucci is weak and Demiral too. De Ligt need to start. Danilo is also there. Gosens first priority. If it doesn't happen, maybe go for Marcelo. Says Yash. Kulusevski keep for Ryan. He's still young. We don't want to repeat the same story like Koeman. Interesting take. So moving on to the rest. Keep Marco Piazza. Just keep him. Off the bench, keep him. Demiral, sell. Demiral. Ousmane Dembele, since he's a right winger, no thank you. Mandragora, sell. Because out on loan, just not gonna cut it anymore. We need money. Let's sell him to whoever wants him. Hakan Çalhanoğlu, not sure yet. Awar will be expensive. To be honest. A reject, unfortunately. It's just we don't have the money. Danilo's makeshift central back, yes. And he's terrible one-on-one defender. Well, yeah. Yeah, but I think I like Danilo, guys. I like Danilo, to be honest. Luca Pellegrini. Let's see who we got on the left side, huh? We don't have... Well, we have Robin Gosens. And that's it. Robin Gosens, and that's it. You know what? I'm changing. I'm keeping Alexandro. I am... And only because we don't have anyone on the left back. Only because we don't have anybody on the left back. Let's see. We don't have anybody. We have Robin Gosens, who needs backup. This is why Robin Gosens and Alexandro is our left backs next season. This is why Luca Pellegrini, sell, or another loan, but I say sell. Hakan Çalhanoğlu. Let's see who we got in midfield. He basically will be coming on free transfer, by the way, because he hasn't signed, so we don't cost anything for us. He hasn't signed the contract with Milan. We have McKennie, Rabiot, Bentancur, Arthur, Locatelli. Let's sign the guy. Fine. You know what? No, let's sign him and let's see. No, you know what? No, we will not sign him. We will sign this guy, Jordan. And that concludes my list. Huh? You like it? I think I like it. I like it myself. What do you think about our defense? Well, Chiellini isn't there, so we need to revamp that one for sure. Any Sergio Ramos rumors? Oh, I hope not. Pellegrini once said he wanted to play starting 11. Oh, so do I, Ryan. He didn't want to be a bench player for a long time, so basically sell him. Yes, indeed. So, my friends, this is our list. Gigi Donnarumma, Juan Cuadrado, Carlo Pinsoglio, Matthijs de Ligt, Weston McKennie, Federico Chiesa, Danilo, Rabiot, Bonucci, Bentancur, Dybala, Arthur, Gigi Buffon, Dragusin, Mauro Icardi, Locatelli, Moise Kean, Romagnoli, Gosens, Alexandro, Kulusevski, Marco Piazza, and what's his name? Jordan something. Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23 players. Huh? I'll say that's good enough. No? Very tough one, though. And what are we going to do with the rest? I mean, we're going to do the starting 11 for this one, no? Gigi Donnarumma in goal. Let's move away those guys. Let's put... Oh, yeah, this is a tough one. We don't have actually a right back. Funny. Well, Cuadrado on the right back, fine. Let's play him on the right back. De Ligt for sure starts. Bonucci next to him, fine. On the left back, Robin Gosens. In the midfield, we have Locatelli, we have Arthur, and we have this Jordan fella. No, we don't have this Jordan fella, by the way. We need somebody who's familiar with Serie A. I say Bentancur or Rabiot. I want to see what Rabiot can offer in this three-man midfield, which means Weston on the bench, Federico Chiesa up front with no Danilo actually. Well, Danilo could be our right back, by the way. I'll bench Cuadrado. I'll bench Cuadrado. I will play with Paulo Dybala, Mauro Icardi, and that's it. And that's it. Yep. How would that be? That is interesting because we don't have actually a left winger, huh? I don't know. Left winger, that would be like Robin Gosens then, who will be a left winger, and Paulo Dybala, and 4-3. I don't know. 3-5-2. 3-5-2 might actually work. 3 men at the back: Danilo, Bonucci, and De Ligt. Gosens and Chiesa on each wing back. Locatelli, Rabiot, Arthur in the middle. Icardi, Dybala up front. Boom! Rejects. Belotti, Jorginho, Kola, Balaka, Rushki, Pushki, Marcelo, Pogba, Milinkovic Savic, De Paul, Dembele, Aouar, Çalhanoğlu. Just because we don't have the money. That's it, guys. This concludes the list. So, what do you think of it? Why would you bench Cuadrado for Danilo? Because I don't like Cuadrado. I think Danilo is more stable a defender than Cuadrado, and we need defensive stability. Well, I'm sorry. This is just my opinion, huh? No Pogba. Pogba will cost us money, Adam. Pogba will cost us money. And what we need is grinta, mentality. And what are we going to get with Pogba? Nothing. Nothing that we need right now. If he can lead this midfield, no, I don't think. I don't think so. I don't think he is a leader, to be honest. And if you just saw his interview with Sky or something about Mourinho, his comments about Mourinho, I mean, is that how a leader talks? Trash talking about his previous manager? Just shut up. Creating headlines. No, I don't like. No, I'm sorry. No. For me, it's no. Donnarumma, Locatelli, Nuno Mendes on left back. Wow. Malen from PSV, Depay from Lyon, Vlahovic. Woof, Vlahovic is expensive. I can tell you that much. Vlahovic is expensive. I can tell you that much. Indeed. So this is it. This concludes the list. Pogba. We're talking about Pogba. No, thank you. No, thank you. That's my personal opinion. I want this guy, though. This Jordan fellow. Jordan from Sevilla. I've read a story about this Jordan guy. And he is so good. He is running Sevilla's midfield. And, well, basically benched Rakitic, if I'm not mistaken. Ever Banega is not there anymore. And this guy is bossing. And he's been linked with Juve, actually. Yeah, so he's an interesting guy. So I want to see more of him. If he, of course, decides not to join us, then we'll see. Then we'll see what we can do instead of him. But for sure, we need a creative player going forward. And I think that guy is actually Arthur. As long as he gets that injury fixed. That is my opinion. So, again, this is my tier list for next season. This is the lineup that will win us the Champions League. With Gigi Donnarumma in goal. Danilo, De Ligt, Bonucci, and at the back, with 3 men at the back. Gosens and Chiesa will be playing wingbacks, running like crazies. I know for a fact that Chiesa will do that. Locatelli, Rabiot, and Arthur in the middle. Dybala, Icardi, all the way up front. It will give us something to think about, huh? Interesting. So, there we go. This was the tier list. I hope you enjoyed that one. I hope you enjoyed this session. Of course, we have different opinions. This is what it is. And Paratici, yes, for sure. Yes, Paratici will have a lot of work to do, Hutch, indeed. And we'll see. We'll see what happens. If any of these actually may come true, yeah, you'll be calling me an expert. No, but really. But it's good fun. It's good fun to make this list. Of course, it's very, very subjective. And let me, as I promised, let me send this one to you, my friends. The link to the list. Oh, there we go. This is the link for the list. You can make that list yourselves and post it on the Discord server. Let us know what you think about this one, of course. Discord server, link description below. Like this video, of course, guys. Thank you so much for watching. This nonsense was going on in India. I do not know what's going on at all. And to be quite honest, I can do anything about it. And we are talking football, and we are trying to have a good mood coming into this weekend, which is lovely. I hope we enjoy a good weekend and we have nice weather here in Norway this weekend. So we'll be enjoying ourselves. Me and Oscar for sure. We're gonna have some fun tomorrow and on Sunday. So please also follow me on Instagram. Follow me on Twitter, Juve Therapy, of course, and we'll see you on Sunday. Oh no, we'll see you tomorrow because I'll be doing the unboxing video. I got my mail today, and the package arrived, and I'll be unboxing that in the video tomorrow. So I'll be uploading it tomorrow, and of course, Atalanta against Juve on Sunday, at the same time as Juventus Genoa last weekend. Tough, but we have to do this, of course. So we'll be watching that game together as a watch along. Tough game, extremely tough, but we will manage. Vlahovic, 25 million euros. Yeah, well, this is Viola we are talking about, and they're gonna double it for sure. Talking to Juve, just default double. Indeed. All right, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Yes, it will be unboxing therapy. Thank you so much for helping out the Spectre Crab. Anish, get well soon. Thank you, Ryan, for joining. Thank you, Yash, as well. Thank you, Adam. Hutch, all the way from China. And Hugo, CR7 Goat, and many others. Gotnaldo was there also. Forza Juve. Guys, thank you. I'm very glad I see you all returning to the channel every now and then, and it's a great help with me. Keeps my motivation up doing this stuff. Fino alla fine. Forza Juve. Have a good night. Stay safe.